Sorry. Hello and welcome to Live. And always kiss me goodnight. I am Jacqueline Andrade, your marriage, sex, and relationship guru. And I have the privilege, opportunity, and the honor of being able to teach women how to have amazing sex every time. So thank you guys for joining. As always, please share this video when you hop on. I appreciate you guys. Hey, Neosha. Hey, Ramona. Who's that? Hey, Clark. So you guys, hey, Barbara. Hope you guys had a fabulous weekend. It looks like we are not getting any snow, so I'm grateful for that. Hope you guys had a good, relaxing weekend. We got a lot going on here, and I'm not going to be on here long tonight. I just wanted to talk to you guys briefly about dating in 2018. And as you know, I try to stay very current with the topics and the things that we talk about. So, hey, Sharon. We I don't even know where to start with this one, y'all. But I'm gonna let Facebook do what it do. Please, as always, share this video, like the video, and let me know your thoughts. What y'all out there doing this here evening? Are you safe? I hope. The world is crazy, y'all. The world is straight crazy. Hey, Miss Sharon. It's just really, really crazy. So, I don't even know where to start. I'm gonna start from the beginning, I guess. I'm a little scared about this topic because I have been out of the dating world for a long time. And hey, Joan, how you doing, sis? Hope all is well. I haven't talked to you in a minute. So I have been out of, y'all don't talk about my hair. I have been out of the dating scene for a minute, and some things have changed. Some things have changed since 1995 when I was dating. Ooh. That was a long time ago, y'all. And I don't necessarily know that they have changed for the better. So I was talking to a really good friend today, and the question came up about, dating and why is it so difficult for women nowadays to find a good man, I guess is the term we kind of used. And so all day I was kind of thinking like, what is the big hang up about, where are all the good men? Are there even good men? Are there good women? Because women can be just as funky and foul as men can be. So I don't think that there is a market on foulness when it comes to, I think it's pretty equal across the board for men and women, that women can be just as raunchy and as low down as men when it comes to cheating and dating and, just being not so good to each other. So as you guys know, I am the marriage, sex, and relationship guru. And I say that often because I love relationships. I think relationships are key to making our world a functioning world. I think relationships are key to building awesome foundations for our kids who then can go out and kind of replicate what a good relationship is. And then the cycle just keeps happening and keeps going on. So I feel like relationships are the foundation to the core of our world running correctly, running smoothly, and just being, just making good connections. So if your relationship foundation is a bust, more than likely, and what I mean when I say a bust, if you're trying to force a relationship to happen that should have long been gone, that's a bust. If your kids see you argue more than they see you loving on each other, that's a bust. Like, that's a waste of energy, a waste of time, and a waste of effort. Sometimes you just have to know when to walk away. But so that's why I love relationships, because relationships to me are core. First of all, they're at the core of who God is, and that is important to me. So when your relationships are strong and stable, everything else around you can be easier. I'm not going to say it is easier, but it can be. It's designed to be, because you have somebody to help you kind of through the difficult, tough times. So I just want to talk to ladies, women of all ages about this particular topic about dating. So me trying to remain current, I kind of looked at some things and try to find out what was trending in the world of dating today. And so there are things in the dating world that I didn't even know existed. Different coins that coin phrases that people use when they're dating. Are you exclusive? I mean, like, I just always knew you either were dating somebody or you weren't. You either were in a relationship or you were not. But now they have these. All right, we're going to talk about these, okay? So I have 4 different terms that I'm going to maybe introduce to some of you guys. And maybe you guys already knew it because you've been out in the dating world. And then I'm going to give you 4 things that you need to make sure, if you're a woman dating, that you look for in a man, okay? So let's talk about some of the dating trend. Why is dating so important? So over the years, there has been, probably within the last, I guess, 3 or 4 years, there's been 30 different television shows that are all wrapped around dating. So we have celebrity dates, we have first dates, we have love at first, marriage at first sight, love at first sight, unreal, naked naked attraction, dating naked, blind dating, dinner date, average Joe, millionaire matchmaker, mama's boys, the perfect match, and on and on and on and on. All of these television shows have been geared towards people finding love, people wanting to be in relationships. So, and I'm guilty. I have watched some of these shows and just thought to myself, why are they calling it a dating show when really all they're doing is hooking up? It should be called the hookup show, right? Because this one's sleeping with this one, and then they find, oh, I don't really like her. I want to try this other person out. So they leave that person. Now, they're all still on the show. They leave that person and they go try to date somebody else, and then they add drinking and pools and hot temperature. Y'all know that's a recipe for what? Slam foolishness and disaster, right? So I get the fact that you want to be in a relationship. I understand that, ladies. I understand that everybody desires to be loved unconditionally. Hey, Gloria. Hey, Sierra. Thank you guys for joining. And as always, guys, please share this video because sharing is caring. And I get that people want people are in love with the fact of love most of the time. People want to feel connected to someone. People want to feel a part of. People want to feel, just a sense of community and belonging. I guess that's the word I'm looking for. Oh, thank you, Sissy Pooh. So people want to feel a sense of connection, and I get that. But at what point do you give up who you are to feel a part of something? And so we're going to talk about that. I don't want to get ahead of myself, but so a term that people use in dating now is something called ghosting. And I'm sure people are familiar with this. When you're dating someone and everything is going great and you feel real connected and you guys go out and you text and you have a good time, and then all of a sudden that person just is gone. No goodbye, no argument, no anything, just gone. Like, he just gone. You're like trying to text, they're not responding back. You're trying to call, they're not calling you back. Then something in your mind says, I think I've just been ghosted. Like, they just totally left you like a ghost, high and dry and nothing. No explanation. Y'all didn't have an argument. Y'all didn't have a disagreement. The last conversation y'all had was the bomb. and now they're gone. And I'm going to say he because y'all know my ministry is for women, so I'm going to say he's gone. So ladies, what happened? What went wrong? And if you can attest to that, if you want to share that information, if you've ever been like something just going really, really great and you're thinking, yeah, this is really vibing. This is the one. We gonna make this thing happen. We're gonna ride off into the sunset. And then the next day, and y'all been kicking it for a couple months now, 2-3 months, talking every day, going out on the weekends, planning things together. And then all of a sudden, it's like you hit a wall. Nothing. He don't call you. He not returning your text. He not nothing. You trying to even reach out to his friends trying to find out what's going on. Hey, Tony. Hey, Tanya. Thank you guys for joining. So you're trying to figure out what the heck happened. Well, you've been ghosted. I'm just telling y'all. I don't know these terms. It's called ghosting, and it is not fun because I don't think that would be fun to happen to me. So as a woman, what do you do and what happens? Sometimes you may never know what happened. Number 2 trending dating term, breadcrumbs. Some of y'all know what this is. This person is giving you, y'all know what that is? Breadcrumbs? I told y'all I've been out the game since 95. So these dating terms, but I'm trying to stay current, y'all. We got to do better. Breadcrumbs. So this is, and again, I'm talking to the ladies because my ministry is towards women, and I'm trying to equip y'all to be better at this dating game in 2018, okay? So this thing called breadcrumbs or breadcrumbing. They give you just enough attention to keep you baited in. So, oh, you heard of that? Oh, breadcrumbing isn't doing now. Now, Sierra is the absolute, she helps people. What is it? Relationships 365. And this chick, if you're trying to find a man, Sierra is your girl because she will teach you what you need to do in order to get the perfect mate for you. And she is no joke. So I'm just saying, y'all, if y'all need somebody, her name's Sierra. Sierra, put your little link in the doggone comments, girl. I'm sorry, I have never heard of I know, right, y'all? I'm so glad I'm not the only one that was completely shocked. So breadcrumbing. Breadcrumbing is when this particular man is dropping little morsels of little crumbs for you to, like a baby bird. A baby bird would come and, pick up a little bit, take a little bit, their mama bring back a little bit and put it in their mouth. Breadcrumbing, y'all. He ain't really, really trying to date you. He's just really trying to give you a little bit to keep you interested, and just a little bit enough to make you not want to go check somebody else out, and just a little bit so he can't really say, well, we're not exclusive. We just, we just kicking it. We don't got no title. If y'all ain't got no title, why are you hanging around me? Oh, and we could have a title. We could just be friends. So, breadcrumbing. So we got ghosting, when your friend, your man just all of a sudden juicy out, no explanation, high and dry. He ain't never looking back. Now it's been months. You still don't know why he left. The next one is benching, y'all. This term means you're in a relationship. Well, we can't even call them relationships, right? What are we calling these things? I don't even know what to call this. People term it relationships because we are relational beings. But a relationship happens when two people are on the same page, committed to working towards making a foundation of trust, love, commitment, and sharing. All right, so trust, love, commitment, and sharing. If you are in a relationship and you don't have trust, love, commitment, and sharing, it's not a relationship. It could be a friendship. it could be a friendship, it's not a relationship, because a relationship has to have those things in it. Yeah, the runarounds. Yes, Neosha, and you are so welcome, Sierra. So yeah, the runarounds, that's what they do. And so as women, I want to equip you tonight on what you need to do to avoid these type of men, to avoid these type of behavior, and to make yourself, I don't want to say marketable, I want to say make yourself happy. Happy. You know, because you can date as long as you know the guidelines that you set. So we're going to talk about that in a second. And the last term that they coined, zombieing. I don't even want these terms in no relationship. So zombieing is similar to ghosting. So the person in the ghosting stage, you guys were kicking it, having a good time, doing your thing, then all of a sudden it just stopped. Well, guess what? In the zombieing stage, what does he do? Resurrect himself. All of a sudden, he pick up the phone and call you, or he texts you like, what's up? It's been 4 or 5 months. He texting you talking about, what's up? What you doing? As if nothing ever happened, no explanation, no I'm sorry, no nothing. And guess what y'all do? Y'all respond. Why? Why? By now, that number should have been blocked anyway. But y'all so low self-esteem self can't even block the number because you convincing yourself, oh, I want to be able to know when he called me so I can tell him off and tell him how I feel. You wouldn't have to tell me nothing. You hear me? Here's what we would do. We would block the number and send you on your merry way. You would have to come find me. You better go put out an APB, all points bulletin, because I'm missing. Just like you ghosted, I'm out. You won't even know my name. Doggone it. So, ladies, here we go. Why do we continue to settle for mediocrity in relationships? Why have you convinced yourself that there is never going to be another one of him, or that he is the last bus? This guy. Hey, Gloria, thanks for joining. He is not the last bus. And let me get back to my conversation with my friend earlier. So the question was, why do men just want to sleep with you? How is it that on the first date, they're going to say, am I going to get some tonight? Here? Get some what? Some potato chips? Some cookies? They won't be my cookies. It won't be my Girl Scout cookies. Like, I don't understand. And listen, when you're younger, when you're older, you do better, right? When you know better, you do better. So when you're young, and I hope I'm talking to somebody, y'all 18, 19, 20, 21, let me tell you something. What you give away at that age, you can't ever take back. So think long and hard about what you're giving away before you give it away. And that doesn't just mean your body. I'm talking about your heart, your emotions, your time, your energy. Like all of those things make up who you are. And if you see signs of a relationship not going well, it's okay to end it as the woman. You can do that. He is not the last man standing. Okay? And ladies, if he's asking you on the first date that he gonna get some tum-tum, some some loving, some sexual healing, the answer to that is a resounding no. No, and hell to the no. No, you're not getting any tonight. You're not getting any on the first date, second date, third date, maybe even the fourth or fifth, depending on how the thing works out. It's not based on whether somebody feeds you that determines whether you're going to sleep with that person. But apparently, this is what is happening. And I'm not even talking about younger people. I'm talking about older people who are giving up the cookie so easily that people are just like, the standard has been set really low. So men think that all women are supposed to give up the cookie on the first date. That all women are supposed to say yes simply because they bought them, I don't know, A Red Lobster dinner. I'll just use Red Lobster. I don't care for Red Lobster, but whatever. You know, I'm just saying. I guess because back in the day, Red Lobster used to be the bomb. When we was dating, if you got a Red Lobster dinner, that was good. But listen, ladies. Number one, what you don't want to do, don't settle. Don't settle. Dating is difficult, and I don't even know how y'all keep up with this. I really don't. I really don't. I wish I had something more to offer you other than this is some slam craziness. It's crazy, y'all. It's crazy. I don't know where to even begin with this topic because it's so broad, but I did not want to not answer the question. But if we all decide as women that our standards are going to be set high and we are no longer going to go for him being married plus dating somebody. I'm married, but I'm separated. And I have another girlfriend, but you out on a date with me. No. The minute you find out that the joker is still legally married, deuces. There's no, oh, well, he said he's getting a divorce. Oh, or they're separated. Let me tell you something. If it's been 9 years and that joker's still separated, but he been with been separated from his wife for 9 years, he ain't going nowhere. Don't fall for that. Do not fall for that. Be smarter than that, okay, ladies? So don't settle. Don't settle. Number one, don't settle. Number two, sorry, I have to write it down because I have to remember to tell you something. Don't settle. When you settle, you put all of the other women in the category of now we have to settle. So if we all band together and agree that we ain't settling for foolishness, that we not gonna marry, we not gonna mess with no man who's not 100% free. When we say free, you know he ain't connected to no woman, married to no woman. Talking about, oh, we gonna get a divorce. It's just too expensive. If you can't afford to get a divorce, you can't afford to date nobody. So number two, be smart. Number one, don't settle. Number two, be smart. You know better than that. You know better than that. If this fool can't even afford to divorce his wife so he can really date, he has no integrity. Right? I'm just saying. Don't you want a man that has integrity? Yep. Look at us. We got 10 heads. It's so true. It's so true. When they think that when you tell a man no to sex, they think, what's wrong with her? Oh, you one of them? You one of them Christian girls? He was like, that's all right, I'll break you. Huh? Why would you want to? Why would you want to break a person down so that you can have sex with them? Doesn't make sense. And that is not the kind of man that you want on your arm or that you want to represent. Which brings me to my third point, y'all. When you're dating someone, is this somebody you can honestly look at and be proud and honored to take on their name? Because ultimately, most women want to be married, but they want to be in a good relationship. They want to be in a fun relationship. They want to be in a loving one, a kind one, a genuine relationship, someone who's got your back 100%. And that is over time. That doesn't always happen right away. You got to hang in there sometimes for the long haul. But if you don't know your worth, you don't know where to start. Yeah, once they're broke, leave. Yeah, you're right. You have to make sure that you understand your own worth. Because if you don't, these men are going to continue to take advantage of you. And you know what they say? There's more out there. But there's more men out there too. Don't y'all think that for a minute there ain't no more men out there. Don't believe the lies. Don't believe the hype. Trust and believe. God got your man with your. He got a man with your name on it. How about that? He got a man just for you. But stop allowing foolishness to bring you to a level that God never intended you to be at. You don't have to settle. You really just don't have to settle. So you want to be, you don't want to settle. You want to be smart about your choices. And number three, did I say? Yeah. And number three, you want to set your standards high enough that if your daughter was watching, she would be proud of your choices, or your granddaughter. So set a standard that you can be proud of. And that doesn't mean like people are like, oh, you so mean, or you so mean has nothing to do with standards. Like, you know what you want, you know what you desire, you know what you know what you have to give. Don't put that in the hands of, let me put it to you this way. Would you ever take your most prized possession, say, I don't know, say you have a beautiful gown, a beautiful dress that you absolutely love, I don't know, or a piece of jewelry, or let's just say even, would you ever take your heart, the heart of your heart outside of your body, and throw it in a garbage can? You would never do that, right? But that's kind of essentially what we do when we give our hearts, our time, and our attention to men who don't deserve it. And you can tell if a man deserves your heart or not by simply what he says. If he's asking you on the first date if he's going to get some coochie tonight, guess what, dude? No, you ain't. And this date is shut down, and I'm shutting down. Matter of fact, I'll call me an Uber. You probably called your own Uber anyway, messing with these dumb jokers. But no, ladies, really, if we don't band together as a sisterhood and make our standards, I don't even want to say, they're not even high standards, y'all. They just what is required. Like, is it so bad that to have someone want to be honest to you and to love you and to respect you as a woman? That's not setting a standard high. That's a normal standard. Now, a high standard might be he got to have, 7-figure salary and, driving a Lamborghini. I don't know. Those are high standards. But the standards that we're trying to set are normal. like honesty, respect, courtship. Can I talk to you on the phone and not just text? Can you, can we go out on a date and you pay for it once? Like, I don't know, ladies. We just got to do better. All right? We just absolutely have to do better. Please don't let nobody breadcrumb you or ghost you. And listen, if they zombie you, you know what to do, right? Once they ghost you, you block them. Ghost, block. They don't have to give you no explanation. You don't need none. The only explanation you already got is that you don't know how to withstand anything because he left. All right? So don't let them ghost you. All right. And then number 4, ladies, don't give up the cookie. Hold on to it. Like, why? What's the hurry? You don't have to have sex with somebody to prove to them that they are important to you. If you're in a marriage relationship, y'all know what I say. Get it in as much as you can, as often as you can, because that's what keeps your relationship connected. That's what makes you still want to flirt with your husband or your wife, okay? When you're married, get it in as often as you can. But if you ain't in a committed relationship, don't give him none. Like, why would you? That's the core of who you are. I know it's been a long time since somebody made me feel good. You better make yourself feel good. Do you understand what I mean? Make yourself feel good. Whatever it takes. Like, seriously, don't settle. All right? And I did not want to be on here this long, so I'm going to get ready to get off of here. But ladies, stop. All right? Please stop. And if you are in a marriage relationship and your marriage is suffering and you are silently, secretly dying on the inside, or if you just need direction, you want to discover what direction you want your life to go in, inbox me. You can go to happysexnow.com and you can sign up for a free discovery call with me, and we will discover what it is that you need to do in order to make this life the best life ever for you. Aren't you tired of being sad? Aren't you tired of second guessing when are you going to be in a relationship? Aren't you tired of, watching everybody else fall in love and move to the next phase and you're still kind of feeling stuck? Like, come on, we just got to do better. And let's make a promise to each other tonight, ladies, that we will set our standards higher. We have to set higher standards. And I don't even know if higher standard is the term, y'all, because I'm just blown by this whole dating scene and what these men are getting away with, because y'all letting them. Even when I got married, I remember my mom said this: whatever you start in the relationship is what is going to how it's going to end up. And I remember we were probably 3 weeks, maybe a month into our marriage. And my husband went out with his friends and he was like, yeah, I'll be home. It was like, or whatever. You go out with your friends, have fun. Well, this joker didn't get home till 6 o'clock in the morning. So when he did get in, I was waiting for him at the bottom of the steps. And I simply said to him, I simply said, don't ever disrespect me or dishonor me like that again, because everything you need is right here. And I didn't say it in so nice and so calm, I'm going to tell you that. But how about that never, ever, ever, ever happened again? Because if you're going to be in a relationship, if you're going to be in a marriage, there's nothing else out there for you. No reason should any married man, unless he's on a trip somewhere with some of his friends, I don't know, be out all night. No, bring your behind home, because everything you need is right in your own house, your own kingdom, right? Your house is your kingdom, and everything you need is in that kingdom. So whatever you guys start in the beginning of the relationship is going to set the precedent for how the relationship is going to go. If in the beginning of the relationship you were seeing some red flags that make you uncomfortable being the key, don't stay. But if they're just red flags, like, I don't know, he picking his toenails, girl, that's just nasty, but you can live with that, right? You can teach him how not to do that. It's a difference, right? But if it's making you uncomfortable in your core, like something ain't right, deucey, out, walk away. Like, you don't have to stay for that. You don't have to. I'm just saying. All right, I have said enough, but I hope this was helpful, ladies. We have got to do better. Make a pact that we are going to do better in this dating world. Because if you got to be in it, jeez. And I would be scared. I don't know how y'all doing this. Lord Jesus, Mary, and Joseph. Help me, Jesus. And then let's not even talk about all these dating websites. Who are on these things? Like, where do they find these people? I'm sorry, y'all. But go to happysexnow.com and do what you do, y'all. Sign up for your free discovery call. Oh, I'm doing a speaking engagement. Where am I going to be? Oh, April 7th. I'll post it because I can't even think of the name of the, it's in Philly. I can't even think of the name of the location. I know, it's terrible. Too much on my brain. You guys also look out for Oh Yes Nation. That is coming in June. We are launching Oh Yes Nation, which is the fiance's guide to what you need before you become a bride. So that is going to be a great membership. It's going to be a lot of fun. I'm excited about that. I'm super, super excited about that. And we are also in September launching 365 Days of Amazing Sex. So 365 DAS. And it is also going to be a membership site that is super, super fun. For y'all married folk, married women only for that one. Sorry, I know I shouldn't say that, but it's true. That's who it's for. we just have a special calling on our lives as married women, and we can't walk away. Single people, if you're dating somebody, you can walk away. It's different parameters for us, so that's why I keep it for married women only. But please share this video if you have not already, and I will put in the comment section. What am I putting in there? I don't even know, y'all. My hair hurt now talking about all these crazy dating trends. But I hope it was helpful, ladies. You will find your Mr. Right. I promise you, he is out there with your name on, with your name on him, and he is waiting for you, and you do not have to settle. You don't have to settle. All right? Love yourself enough that you know you don't have to settle. Okay? All right, guys. Until Wednesday, have a wonderful evening. I am Jacqueline Andrade, and y'all know what I am, right? The marriage, sex, and relationship guru. Until we meet again, have a great night, and remember to always get a kiss goodnight, even if you have to kiss yourself. Bye.